Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Steps of the Howling Winds, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in San Diego, California. And in this scene, we have Caroline, who has summoned her pack to tell them things. And when they get there, Caroline isn't Caroline. So we'll start the scene there.
Theo is petting the kitty.
Yes, the kitty on my
arms.
screen, Marius. He's just a normal cat. And he's lounging in Theo's arms because he is a little depressed. His human is gone. So.
And he's cooing softly at the little kitty cat that's sad.
He's sleeping and purring. So Bailey and Lita show up.
He smiles softly at them.
Petra's there.
Is Petra in Hamid?
Yes. He's in Hamid.
Veronica shows up and finds some place to sit down.
The cat, Marius, will investigate Petra. He senses another cat nearby, so he goes to investigate. Hi. Sniffs him. Then he goes back to Theo's lap.
Okay.
Bailey tilts his head and is like, I see that you're in a male form, but there's something different about you.
He just smiles. I feel comfortable. And a little tired. And he rubs his eyes.
Why are you tired?
I'm kind of worried to go to bed. Because your grandfather and you know how when I fall asleep I turn into a guy. Well, when I'm awake, I can shift back into a woman if he comes to try to eat me. Can't really do that if I'm asleep.
That's true.
Why would he try to eat you?
Loopholes and things. Somebody put Caroline in his book, Caroline Steele, but gestures to all of him. I'm not in the book. So, fair game.
So Bailey looks at him and he's like, Are you gonna be male all the time?
If I can.
What did he say?
If I can.
If you can. What is stopping you? Besides the fact that my grandfather will eat you. That's what I thought. Okay, so here's what you can do, or I can do. We can offer to trade Caroline for your name in the book.
Well, that's an idea.
I mean, since you're done with her, well, it may as well, right? Fucking Bailey.
He nods. I mean, the logic is sound. He laughs.
This fucking Shadow Lord. I swear to God, he's gotten worse since he found out he comes from a demon.
It's what we do.
Lita just shakes her head at Bailey. But she agrees. She's like, well, that's really not a bad idea.
I still am a little confused why he would try to go after me. There should be other people that aren't in his book that he would want. I guess it's just the fact that there's the temptation and demon.
Bailey nods. Absolutely.
He sighs.
The cat, Marius, he goes to Bailey and curls up in his lap. I'm going to borrow you for a minute, is what he's thinking. And Bailey's fine. He pets him.
Oh, this is Marius.
He scratches his head and Marius purrs. Where did he come from?
My sister, Claire.
Bailey blinks, and so does Lita. Wait. Lita. Who?
Well, you know my fostering challenge?
Nod. They'll both nod.
The person that was hurting was my family.
Oh. Ouch.
I turned it down as a fostering challenge and completed the challenge. Because I wasn't going to further myself on my family's pain.
Lita and Bailey both nod emphatically at that. Like, yeah, that's really no. Shake his. I know that Bailey will say, I know that Children of Gaia will, there are things like that they'll do for challenges. Not when it's your own family. No, shakes his head.
He chews on his lip.
I wouldn't do it either, honestly.
She's in Erebus right now, so I'm taking care of Marius.
Oh my. Why did she need to go to Erebus?
Somehow she was corrupted with all three types of taint: Weaver, Wild, and Worm.
So Bailey's eyes go huge and his jaw drops. Kind of the same with Lita.
It was killing her, and there was no other way to save her from that.
What is she? Like, is she supernatural? What is she?
She is a Ragabash Black Fury Guru.
Lita's head jerks at that. Where's she from?
Anyway, she. Oh, I don't know the sub name.
That's fine.
Insert.
You say the sub name.
Insert sept nearby in California.
Lita will nod. Okay.
It's actually
Isn't that
the
where
one
Sierra's
that
from?
Sierra was from.
Mm-hmm. She'll nod. Okay. Is she gonna stay here when she comes back?
If she wishes, it's up to her. I hope she does.
Lita will nod. Me too.
She thought I was dead.
Lita furrows her brow. Well, that would certainly explain why nobody ever looked for you.
He nods. Yeah, I would go out and reach to my mother, but
yeah, Bailey's kind of like Bailey's looking at him like, why? What? Why don't you?
I was told not to buy a meal because we weren't sure if she had any inkling about supernaturals, or maybe there was something to do with my memory loss. I don't know.
Okay. Bailey just looks confused, like, okay, whatever. Lita's furrowing her brow too, like, if you're
Claire mentioned that she's a kinfolk, but I don't really know anything about her.
well, if she's a kinfolk and still has contact with your sister, then I would imagine she is somewhat aware.
Mm-hmm. She nods. Or he nods. Anyways.
Alita will actually she'll look at Theo and she'll say, actually, Reese and Emil left to go somewhere. I don't know where, but they said he might be gone a couple of days.
Do you think they went to go find my mother? He chews on his lip.
It's possible.
I hope. I'd really like to get to know her.
Well, yeah, of course.
Anyway, what I called you here for was Nathan O'Brien. He, after turning down my challenge, he is the person I came to challenge again.
Petra sneezes. And he like and he shakes his head.
Lita pets him.
Well, he told me to go to Pangea all of us can go to Pangea to find Susie a mate.
So
Susie.
Marius starts scenting the air really, and then he makes a very sour face and he sneezes.
Yeah, Petra's like
Veronica looks at Petra. What's going on?
there's a smell. He'll just tilt his head.
Bailey starts sniffing.
Yeah, so does Theo.
Lita will
Veronica.
activate heightened senses and start sniffing.
Yeah, Theo has heightened sense smell anyway, so.
Yeah.
There's a scent of rotting eggs on the air.
Lita, she makes a sour face. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh. And Bailey will and Bailey will say, "What do you smell?" And she'll transmit the smell through the pack link, and he'll go, that's probably my grandfather.
Theo's eyes widen.
He waits.
Just step out of the shadows.
Marius bolts. He fucking bolts. He's gone. Goodbye. Bye, cat.
He's gonna run to Hayden.
Yep, he's gonna run to Hayden. Save me from the devil man. Bye.
No, you can talk.
Theo is carefully looking at him.
What's wrong? Like, no.
Yep.
Prepared to switch if he starts getting too close.
Imagine Hayden's got all the magic in the world to be able to talk to that cat.
So you hear the sound of a blade being sharpened. On a whetstone.
Well, that's not ominous.
And Sam just walks up to Colton and picks up with Theo and picks up his arm. Smack his lips.
Bailey will look at Sam and say, Grandpa,
Hi.
hi.
If you don't
I
stop him, he is going to pop that knife into his bicep.
so yeah,
And he
he's
switches
gonna
back.
walk over.
Damn it. Like mouth is like, wow.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is your policy on transgender people in your book?
Blink.
Caroline is transitioning full time.
I'm confused.
She is going to be a he forever.
Congratulations. This
But
brownness.
he is not in your book, but he needs to be because she is going to be he.
She is not.
She nods.
So what you're saying is you need him in the book and not her.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, what are you willing to trade?
Well, I mean, you could have her.
Before we make a fast decision on this, remember, I have to activate a fetish to change into him. If I can't activate it, I'm stuck as Caroline.
Well, I can just rip your soul out. That's all.
I mean, you could make a deal with the demon to be able to do that, but that's just me. That's
No.
what Bailey says.
Makes a face.
No? Okay.
But
Lita smacks him, like, why?
if you wanted to make that, if you wanted to trade Caroline for the being that is the male being in the book, I would do that. I'm not.
Remember, though, if I do this, there are days that the fetish won't work. She
Don't
looks at Bailey
worry
with, like,
about- Regardless, we'll figure it out.
Which
We have
fetish?
powerful theories on this subject.
His brow will flourish. What fetish?
touches her wrist. And you see this silver feather that she's touching.
But why would you need it anymore?
It's what allows me to become Theo.
Bailey furrows brow.
Oh, grab your precious little fucking face. You would be Theo from this point out. No more Karen.
Again. Why?
And Theo will be in the book, and he will be safe. There you go. And you actually don't have to spend thousands upon thousands, but thousands of dollars on transition therapy.
Use the money. The other money on the side because the layout's so different.
I know.
How many people you watch it.
Then I'll do it.
So, you want me to leave Theo behind? Theoden, I think I heard you say Theoden. What's the middle name?
Theoden Avery Steele.
Theoden Avery Steele. That goes in my book. You're safe. And this is the being that gets left behind. Is Theo, right?
She nods.
Thumbs up. I am 100% behind that.
Bailey will smile. So, Lita.
Caroline smiles.
Lita will. She'll hold a hand up.
He. Yes.
I know that you don't care about sentimental shit, but before you take Caroline away, can I say goodbye to her?
Oh, whatever. He'll wave his hand. Go. Shoo.
And Lita
Caroline
will
walks
walk
up to Lita.
She'll stroke her cheeks.
She'll hug her.
And she'll hug her back.
I need to do this.
I know you do. And I've known for a while that it needed to happen. So, congratulations. And I'm looking forward to years of being Theo's best friend. And she'll kiss her lips gently. Goodbye, Caroline.
She takes a deep breath and exhales and holds her tight really for a second.
She's tearing up, actually.
It's okay. I'll be me finally.
I know, and that makes me very happy.
She'll let go and then hold her hands for a second before letting her hands go. And then walk back to Sam.
Lita will grab up Petra. Hold it.
He will smile. You are going to be delicious. You know that, right? His mouth is watering. So he'll take his IKEA pencil out and he'll scratch out Caroline's name and then blow it and it disappears. And he'll write in Theoden Avery Steele. I'll spell it right. Like that?
She nods.
So he will basically plunge his hand into her chest. It hurts. Oh my God. And he essentially grabs Caroline's essence and he begins to rip her out. The door bursts open. And he pulls Caroline out. He does get her out. So your form turns back into Theo. But somebody starts to get into a kerfuffle with him, a fight. And is trying to wrestle something from him. As they basically, it is one of those things where this is there are two very strong beings fighting right now.
Baraka looks over.
Yes, it is very bright, blinding light. It's one of those things where there is an epic fight going on in front of you. And you can hear Sam spitting and howling and yelling and mad. And you can hear the snarls of something fighting him. And you basically will see... You'll see Sam pushed into submission and something ripped out of his hand. And like kind of sheltered against a body. And the light will die to where you can see what it is. And he's holding like a light, like an energy near his chest. With like a very protective look on his face. And the demon just pants and just falls back like, oh, Jesus, you are the Thorson. And he'll snort at him.
Baraka heard the word Thor and perks up.
And he's just cradling
Theo
something, like very close in his hands, carefully to like his chest. Very protectively.
Theo has a very confused look on his face.
He'll pant
It's still
softly.
like twinged with pain, but
He'll think. Hayden will rack his mind for a moment. Chew his lip. He looks like he's trying to think, like he's trying to connect something, and he can't. He doesn't know the stuff well enough.
Bailey will look at him and he'll say, "Are you okay?"
She was with child. He'll point at Caroline. Or at Dio.
He'll nod, yeah.
And he'll motion to what he's holding in his hands.
tears start streaming down his face.
Lito will walk over. Yeah, awesome.
He'll take his hands and he'll press
Why do you in that?
her abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he realized what he just did.
So what is Lita feeling exactly?
Her chest hurts a little bit. She has some cramping. And he'll breathe gently. Like he was using like all of his fucking powers to pull that off.
Uh-huh.
He'll collapse a little bit. And Sam will just like...
Theo will grab him to not have him fall over.
Yeah, Sam looks so pissed.
Lita is in disbelief and
His brows will go up. I'll look up at her.
What just happened?
There's something wrong with surrogacy. Petra says, just shrugging. You get to have your best friend's baby. He'll say, it's Petra, just shrug. And Sam like growls and just takes off. Like he is so mad.
Lita tears up.
Theo opens up his arms to have her come close.
Yeah, she goes over to him.
He'll hold her.
Veronica looks at the person that saved Caroline's half and just like,
Oh no. The demon ate Caroline.
Yeah, the demon ate Caroline. It was the baby that was saved.
Man
okay.
saved the baby. And put it into Lita.
Lita's not pregnant with that baby.
Yes. Hey, she stepped forward. He didn't know what else to do.
Right? I mean, no, it's fine. Absolutely.
He'll sit down.
She's
He looks very weak and shaky, but he smiles. He's got some
processing it.
Yeah, he's got some cuts on him and things like that. He did not walk away from that fight unscathed.
Veronica offers him some snacks.
Oh.
So Lita whispers into Theo's ear, "Your baby's safe. I'm going to have it for you."
Thank you. I wasn't thinking.
He'll hug him tight.
He hugs her really tight.
And he'll eat the beyond fucking elder Garu is eating fruit snacks, bleeding from demon cuts.
So Marius walks over. Marius walks over to Hayden and starts licking up the blood, just being a cat. And
pick him up.
Let me help you.
Charisma, empathy is mother's touch. So, wait, no, it's not charisma.
It's
actually he is an elder Fenrir. He is a almost nigh legendary Fenrir. He has that gift that lets him heal
himself.
Wounds.
He can heal himself.
He is healing as he's sitting there.
Oh shit.
But the cat's just being comforting and is licking his wounds.
Yeah, Theo's still holding him.
One thing, I don't think Veronica's met this character yet.
No, she has not.
One thing Veronica realizes about this character is he just looks really fucking serene. he's really chill.
Like, he seems like a god.
Not a god.
Kinda.
Yeah, there's something definitely otherworldly about him. He's
Not quite god status, but he's very wow.
it's like he's existing kind of on a different level. And he just smiles at them sweetly. The cat got me. He'll smile.
Thank you for what you did. Who are you?
I am Hayden, forged in blood. I'm an elder of the Fenrir and Emoti.
Okay, that explains.
So Lita's gonna go over to him and hug him.
I'll hug her.
I didn't think Fenrir could do that.
Do what?
Save someone's child. That's
He'll think a moment. He'll furrow his brow. My father is Thor.
Veronica's eyes widen.
My name is Halfdan Thorson.
Veronica has an interest just because of her spirit heritage with Grandfather Thunder.
Yeah. I just tapped into the Aesir and communed with the spirits. They did it. I just shrug. I just championed for them. I didn't want to see an innocent life become the meal of a demon.
I can't ever settle on something. Yeah, it's a stupid euphemism.
Thank you again. You've helped me twice in one day.
It's a stupid euphemism that's also making fun of schizophrenia, and it's kind of fucked up. Lita's gonna now go over to Petra. Schizophrenics have often will bounce between personalities.
He looks just so chill. He'll touch her belly. He'll poke it. Poke. Hi.
Yeah, it's a really bad job.
I'm gonna be an uncle? Question mark.
She'll know. Mm-hmm.
It's just practice for you and I, right?
Yes.
Yes. He says something I don't want to say on cam, but he'll say it. I'll type it.
Okay.
When he says this. And smile.
She laughs. She laughs. She hugs him.
I'll hug her back. Well, that was eventful. I think we're gonna have to go to IKEA. Noticing the furniture is a little banged up. And Hayden will just look around like, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And he'll look at Theo.
I'll smile at him.
How do you feel?
I feel good. Like, I'm who I'm meant to be now.
He'll get up and come over to him and hug him.
He'll hug him really tight.
Nuzzle, nuzzle.
Feeling that static that Aiden
Yeah.
has.
Static. He'll look at Veronica with a smile. Like you notice that the longer that him, the more his hair kind of shifts a little bit.
I can't hear you.
Your character notices that the longer that Theo holds Hayden, the longer like the hair on his arms is starting to stand up, and like his hair is starting to look like there's static electricity building around him.
Oh, that fascinates her.
Yeah, the cat, Marius, he kind of looks like a
A little puffball.
he's a puffball. He doesn't care. He likes
Puffball
Hayden.
around him.
He doesn't like. He doesn't care. He
Theo's
likes
hair
Hayden.
is starting to stand up.
It's like
He'll
like,
actually-
Marius has claimed Hayden. This is mine.
He'll walk over. He'll walk over to the cat and pick him up. And he'll kind of press his nose to his. Just chitter with him for a second. I'll say, I know. I can't wait till she comes back to us either. I'll say softly. I'll
He'll
boop his-
nuzzle him.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
right
Come
here.
He'll tuck his head under his chin and nuzzle him with a warm look.
He nuzzles him back. Purr.
Theo smiles at them.
I've been gardening today, so it's been a good day. I am nothing but a being of almost pure white light. For all of my years spent through time, and yet still, I managed to garden today with a man whiter than me. Odd.
Lita will say it was Eli, wasn't it?
I think Eli actually admires Tommy Laren. Eli strikes me as a
Wow.
man whose social media name is Eli Wallace and then random numbers.
He's the kind of guy that uses the saying better or the best thing since sliced bread.
And knows that Betty White is older.
Yes.
Oh my god. Theo is laughing.
Lita loves making fun of Eli. Wait,
You have to
he
understand.
didn't tell you. He didn't try to convince you to wear Crocs, did he?
Croc boat shoes.
God, you didn't, right? Please tell me you
Oh, I
didn't.
wore proper clogs.
Oh, thank God.
I look like a savage.
No.
I'm a Nordic king, for God's sake.
You know, I do leather crafting if you'd like me to make you some stuff. Lita said.
Can you say that a little bit slower this time? Just smile.
Theo chuckles.
She licks her lips.
He'll look
Do you-
at Veronica.
Veronica looks over.
If you haven't picked up yet, I am quite old.
I'm starting to notice that.
How old do you think I am?
I think you're at a point where there's you lost track.
I remember the year I was born in. I don't remember the times between. I was born in 1017. One day while my sept and I were out Viking, there was this bright light in the sky, scintillating. At first I thought it was the northern lights, but it wasn't. It washed over, and it was like an instant. 1 minute I was in the North Sea, the next it was in a field in Slovenia. In your modern times. It was an adjustment period. Hold on.
Do you remember the year it was when you disappeared?
Disappeared?
Or left your time to join ours?
Well, think. and lick his lips. I was 41 summers. I was coming into my 41st year. So from 1077 to 40, it was 8 to 11. Kind of furrow his brow. Someone do the arithmetic for me.
41 summers. That's 41 years old. Do you know what year you came over here, or came to the modern era?
Dominic is 50. I came 2 years before he was born.
So in
Nods.
1966,
Mhm.
Lita says.
Yes. No, 1965 was born later in the year.
Oh, okay. 1965. So, and it was 11/18 when you left. So,
So think. So you're trying to do math. Kirby can't do all this arithmetic in his head.
847 years passed.
Oh, it seemed like 2 days. No, it literally passed in an instant for me. And I haven't aged a day since.
Wow.
Somebody supposed that I might be a materialized ancestor spirit.
You know, that's entirely possible.
I still feel like I'm subject to that. I just literally transferred a child into somebody else. He'll shake his head.
She'll nod like, yeah, you did that.
Yeah, Theo nods.
Chew his lip. But I've had a life since. I've had children who have strong spirit heritage. Am I a materialized ancestor spirit?
Who's to
others
say
like me?
that a materialized ancestor spirit can't adopt a flesh body?
No, this
There
is
are a
my
lot
body.
of
It's
things
exactly
spirits do.
like.
Hmm.
I also have my scars. I never considered that maybe that's was. I'll put a finger to his lip. Not that it much matters. I'm just me. Just Hayden.
Marius purrs, as if to say, I like Hayden.
And he'll purr back. That's what to say I like Maris. He looks a little sad. He's hugging the cat very close and looks sad.
So
Are
does
you all
the
right?
cat looks sad too. Honestly.
His lip is powdered out.
Lita tilts her head.
I'll look at Lita.
Are you okay? Honestly, right?
I'll take a deep breath. I just wish Claire were here.
Theo
So
bites his lip and nods.
She'll be okay.
Come on.
He pulls out of his satchel that he has slung over his arm, and he holds the arrow and touches it.
Oh. His eyes actually light up.
He'll hand it out to him to let him touch it.
Oh, I'll touch it. And I'll smile.
I'm going to be holding on to this, looking at it for each day, knowing that one day she'll return. I hope it's soon, but
Me too. We just don't know.
only she can decide how long it'll take.
I like her very much.
He smiles. I like her too. She's my little sister who I have yet to know.
Smile. I'll kiss the cat's head.
The cat purrs and nuzzles him.
So the bigger cat is very tired of not being paid attention to and slaps Veronica. Whap!
She ignores him.
Yes, at her. No, whap, 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 whap. Starts whapping.
Petra can keep trying.
He'll turn into a cat. He'll go back into his cat form, which he hasn't been in. And he will tackle her and wrap himself around her arm and bite her wrist. Like sink his teeth level and bite.
Lita, she winces when she sees that.
Veronica
She'll
shifts into
hold
Kyranos and gets him in the nape of his neck. Nothing hurtful, but just enough to make my point across. Like, don't mess with me.
Her eyes go wide. And she's like, nope, not messing with my alpha. Mm-mm, not happening.
Yeah, he just goes limp.
She's like, I loved you, Petra. No.
Now he's happy because she's paying attention to him, so he purrs.
Of course he does. He knows me well enough that
He purrs and purrs and purrs because now she's paying attention to him.
Oh! Theo smiles. You all have yet to meet Tismet.
Who's Kismet?
Petra looks up. He's met Kismet. He's like, we're going on a field trip. Let's go meet Kismet.
Lita will stand up.
Hayden will stand up
going
and
over to-
nod at them and say, I'm taking the cat.
No, the cat's not leaving him, so yeah.
Yeah. Theo nods.
So, when you get to Kier, and this is hilarious, this Kier is drunk.
Oh god, Kira's drunk.
Yes, Kier is drunk. And he's got this little bit on his arm.
You love his overlay now.
Oh my god, that overlay.
Oh my goodness. Is that the thing from Treasure Planet?
It is. It's Kismet.
It's a clarity spirit.
He opens
Morph.
the door, and he's got a bottle of whiskey in his hand, and he's wearing a tank top and sweatpants and flip flops, and his hair is pulled back. And he looks at all of them.
Kismet! Theo smiles happily.
Wow. You know what time it is?
Kismet time? He smiles.
No, that's
He, With all due respect, Elder, this Bailey says, with all due respect, Elder, Caroline is no more. He is Theo.
His eyes are shut.
Theo nods.
I had trouble with this a couple of months ago.
But
Oh, touch his face. Lad,
Let's get to go lay down. I turn my computer off.
be clear with me, lad. Tell me what you want to be.
Of course. I can never be her again. He laughs.
Lad, use last words. I'm really drunk.
Bailey will poke him and say, just introduce yourself.
Okay. I am Theoden Avery Steele, child of Gaia, the Urge, Cliath of the Nation.
I thought you did your fashion challenge.
Remember we changed that and it wasn't going to be my fostering challenge.
Daggers out the house a little bit. He'll kind of take a sip of his whiskey. Who proved that, lad?
You did.
Blink.
So Nate comes out and he's also drunk. He's stumbled.
What's your new challenge, lad?
He looks at Nate.
Nate laughs.
So hearing at the top of his lungs in a way that I can't even yells, "Lad! No! Wait, lad! There's a problem with that, lad." Yeah, grab his face. Grab Theo's face. Lad. Yeah, for each
Look.
challenge, Nate.
All right. Yeah, challenge is Caroline. You have to re-challenge Theo.
I'm telling you, the master challenge, you gotta re-challenge your challenge. And I will, for this one time, out of the spirit of inclusiveness. That's what I say, right? Your PC.
Bailey will nod, yes.
Oh, okay. In the spirit of inclusiveness, I will allow for this one time for you to re-challenge the person you challenged.
He'll walk up to Nathan.
Nate is not quite
Nathan.
as drunk as Karen, but he's wasted. Yeah.
Okay, Nathan O'Brien. I, Theo Steele, challenge you for the rank of Foster.
Oh, you have no idea what you've done, lad.
I
Let's take
do,
a long
'cause
brag off his neck. There
he's
was
drunk.
this one time I saw him. Do you know what this motherfucker did? Do you know what this motherfucker did? I saw him challenge Garu to make a fire spirit swim in the lake.
So I'm gonna give you the same challenge I gave you earlier, but I think I'm gonna put a twist on it.
Oh,
So you're gonna go to Pangea, and you're going to get a mate for Susie. Another T-Rex. Has to be a T-Rex. Susie might eat anything else you bring back. And but you're going to capture me. You don't have to bring it back the cat alive, but I need the fang of a saber-toothed tiger. A
Blinks.
saber cat. I need the fang of a saber cat. He'll
A
nod.
fang of a saber cat and a T-Rex for Susie. Okay.
You know what you should do, lass? Lad, it's lass now. Pet his head. You know what you should do, lad? You should bring Jesse back a dire cheetah. Oh my god.
No. Nay, you should not do that.
May I say she truly. Little Babin, a dire cheetah.
Maybe I could find a dire cheetah cub.
Oh my
Do
god.
that, lad. Bring it back for Jesse. To get back at him for what Sin needed the other night. I'm trying
Nate
to
laughed.
get the brain cells of you thinking about that.
Veronica rolls her eyes while still holding Petra in her mouth.
Lass, what are you doing with the kitty in your mouth?
Don't be a she likes to eat pussy.
Should I say you? I'll smack him. Sorry.
Did you smack Nathan?
Yeah, he smacks him like rude.
What?
Jesus is watching you. Is the story you want to be when he comes back?
You have chicken nugget sauce? You hear
Um,
Veronica say?
I have Szechuan sauce somewhere.
You see Veronica's eyes perk up as she drops Petra
Oh,
while
oh.
catching him in an arm.
So you know how someone has that jar of sauces that they keep in the cupboard. Dump the jar. And you're starting, it's like the striations of age. And he dumps the jar. I was like, sort through this pile of fucking antique sauces. And he'll pull out an original Szechuan sauce. Back from when. And I'll slide it over to her, like, here you go.
I get a mischievous look on my face while looking at Petra.
She just groans. Ow.
Lita's watching. Like, what are you gonna do to my cat? She's not saying anything, but that's the look on her face. Is what are you gonna do to my cat?
He's got
Theo is
fucking
just watching.
Szechuan sauce. He's got Szechuan sauce, Petra.
He looks so happy. I'll, like, shake his head off, and he's in Bastet speak. He says that thing is at least 20 years old.
Yeah, it would be.
Let's eat it.
Lita will say, I'm pregnant now, so I'm gonna refrain on eating the 20-year-old sauce. She'll not.
I'll eat it for you.
Thanks.
He'll wiggle.
I'm not pregnant now, so I'll try it.
Nate just shakes his head.
The elder will be like, you fucking jackass, don't eat it. I'm not going to be responsible for a pack of chuckle fucks getting sick.
Nate will say, y'all should rename yourselves from the Night Raiders to the Chucklefucks.
The chuckle fucks. Maybe that's what my wife should make me deep name. Kieran chuckle fuck. He fucking grabs Nate and just dies like against him, like
Don't put it past Liam to name you Chucklefuck.
He'll call Liam. He'll drunk dial Liam.
Liam will answer. So Liam Liam answers on the last ring because he's probably fucking his husband.
Wait.
And he'll say, "Da, what?"
I want you to rename me, lad.
I know you do.
Lad, no, I have a specific thing I want you to rename me.
Okay, what is it?
Nate.
Nate is dying. Are you serious, Da? You want me to name you Chucklefuck?
Just name me Kieran Chucklefuck O'Donovan.
So Liam fucking dies. And he looks at Victor and he says, I have a howl to make.
Okay. He just shakes his head like, okay.
And he steps
Sure.
sideways. He steps sideways. Then he howls.
Theo's like, he's gonna regret this later.
I am. And I'm gonna put up Liam's overlay for this shit. He says, I, Liam Donovan, known as Dances on Edge, Tail Singer of the Sept, Adrian Fiona Ragabash, do hereby declare Kieran O'Donovan, Elder Fiona Philodox, as the name of Chucklefuck to the people from here.
Theo loses it.
And he barely
He falls.
makes it through it.
Lord is rolling.
Oh,
He just puts, Kira just puts both fists up in the air like, yeah!
and he steps back over and he looks at Victor and he says, my dad is going to kill me tomorrow when he realizes what he let me do. But it's so worth it.
Sure, he's not gonna kill you in a little while. I'll smile at him.
True.
Oh, Seer let him know about that, by the way. I think that's why he's so drunk. He just let you rename him Chucklefuck. He's probably trying to kill all those brain cells. And they'll nod and pull him back into bed.
Liam loses his mind.
So Karen will finish the bottle of whiskey. He drank the entire thing. And put it down.
I have to type out that L.
Yeah, he'll look at Nate. Should I go for a third?
I always go for a third.
I'll get a bottle of Maker's Mark, open the bitch, and take it down. He'll just smile. He'll pour out little. He'll grab a glass, okay, and he'll like very carefully hold the bottle over it, and he'll pour. And he'll give Veronica a shot, like some of it, and some for Petra, and some for and one for Theo. And give some to Nate.
Mm-hmm.
He'll look at Lita. Are you drinking for two, or are you good?
Oh, she'll say I can drink.
Okay, we'll pour her a drink. Here you go. Me wife drank all through Liam's pregnancy. The whole thing. I'd like to drink back. Wait.
Theo like falls back and just laughs.
And Nate will say, you realize that Saoirse hasn't stopped drinking, right?
What'd you say? I couldn't hear him.
Oh, Nathan says, you realize that Saoirse has drank all through her pregnancy so far.
I know. I'm so proud of her. I'll smile.
I'll shake it back.
Yes, so
Theo makes a realization and he's like, also, I have to think of something. How are we going to explain to Maurice why you have a child that is mine? Theo looks to Lita.
You say to him, da. Me best friend, your lover, is having me baby.
That doesn't sound very good. I think we should just tell him what happened.
He nods.
Oh, it's even better the second time down. Night,
Good night.
Night.
night. If it has something to do with that really loud noise and all of that and the brightness, I'm not going to remember it in the morning, so let's just not.
Yes, that's exactly what it had to do with. She'll not.
Well, not. All right,
That
lads.
was intense.
Oh, it's huge. Where is me wife? Shake his head.
So Saoirse is cleaning the kitchen.
He'll scream, "Wife! Wife! Wife!"
She comes out. She comes out of the house. What? What is all the screaming for? What?
She just wanted to tell you I love you.
Oh, I love you too. And she'll come over and kiss him.
I have a new Gara name.
I heard Liam named you Chucklefuck.
His name is Chucklefuck.
You're gonna hate him tomorrow. And
Why
yourself.
not? Why? Why am I going to hate him tomorrow and myself?
Because your garter name from here on out is Chucklefuck. And you are the master of challenges. So you know people are gonna be saying, you know the master of challenges is nothing but a Chucklefuck.
You wiggles.
God, you are she shakes her. I don't even know what you are.
Lovely.
He's a chucklefuck.
Aye,
Theo's-
he's Chucklefuck.
Do you
He's the
love
biggest.
me though?
He's the biggest. You are my Chucklefuck.
Do you
So
love
no,
me?
I
Tell
do.
me you love me, lass.
I love you.
There
so
you go,
much.
sloppy kiss.
Shakes her head.
We both sighed at the same time. That's funny. He'll wrap his arms around her.
She'll wrap-
I love you.
I love you too.
I was talking to the whiskey lass. Looking at the bottle.
You're a bastard. And she goes back in the house.
I love you, lass.
Bailey, I need to tell you something.
Bailey, finally we get back down to Bailey. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Bailey. Bailey's just been kind of observing. Bailey's been being a menace. Bailey, he'll look to Theo.
Liam will actually, or Kieran will go after her. Just kind of like, yeah.
And Nate goes, Nate's not going to go in the house. He's going to let them have whatever moment they're going to have.
Yes.
And then he'll park himself
I
outside.
imagine Veronica probably went home. So Petra is laying on his wife, on his woman.
She's got him. Yeah, she's got him in her arms. Nuzzling him.
And Kitty. He's mine.
I have news to tell you. He'll put his hands on Bailey's shoulders.
Oh, what?
I was told in Pangea, you will not be a Metis.
Blink? What?
You will not have a deformity in Pangea.
He looks at his nails. They're brittle and very short. He looks like he doesn't know how to take that news.
It's something I needed to tell you before we went.
He'll nod.
That and we have to see through Tar Pit and
We should ask Saul if he knows more about Pangea.
Yay, go find Saul. Yay, do that.
So, yeah, Bailey at least is gonna go find his husband.
yeah. Theo's following too.
The baby.
And Lita will get up with Petra and follow.
Okay, here, pack, let's go.
Pack The pack leaves. Nathan waves by, and you hear him walk in the house saying, "Hey, Chucklefuck."
Hey, you're fucking your cousin. Give me a break. He thinks he is. He's trying. God knows he's trying. What do you want? What are you doing? Oh, you're making your back. Okay. Sorry, my husband's like being a cat right now. Which foot? This, Solania. There, Pickles. There we go. I just noticed similar him and Petra's over there.
Oh yeah, they are similar. So Bailey goes up to his wonderful husband.
He's still laughing.
What are you laughing about?
Chucklefuck, probably.
He's still laughing at Liam naming his father Chucklefuck. Kieran is very, very drunk, and he told him to do that.
He just shakes his head.
He's still gonna hate him tomorrow.
The funny thing is, he's so happy about it right now.
He's so happy about being called a Chucklefuck.
He's just dead. He just can't even.
Oh, by the way, this is Theo.
Oh yeah, because he's totally blind. He can't even think about it.
Right?
He'll walk up to
So-
Selenia and be like, "My face is in front of you. You can touch it if you want."
Touch, touchy, touch. Huh.
He'll take a few steps back.
So Caroline is no longer a person at all. It's just Theo now.
Caroline was devoured by a demon. His
Yes.
grandfather.
Hey,
And
wow.
Lita will raise her hand and say, "And Caroline's baby was put into me, so I'm now pregnant with that child."
Yeah, so technically, Lita and I are having a child.
Technically, yes.
Your men are gonna be so jealous. Those are shakes.
So he had to challenge for fostering again because he's not Caroline. The challenge that he was given was he has to go to Pangea and get a T-Rex as a mate for Susie and a tooth of a saber cat. And Kieran really wants him to also bring back a dire cheetah cub for Jesse.
I figured it was for Jesse, yes.
Mm-hmm. No, not. What do you know about Pangea?
It is a realm of, obviously, of the Umbra. It take a deep breath. It's a place of primordial, the way the world was before the Weaver's influence. There, everyone is equal.
Bailey nods. Yeah, Theo was saying that I won't have my deformity there. Kind of furrows his brow like he's not sure how to
That is
process
true.
that.
That is true. When you are in Pangea, you do not have your deformities, no.
Saul can hear it in his voice that he's not exactly sure how to take that.
Well, He'll touch his cheek. Hey, talk to me.
I don't know if I wanted to experience what it's like to have something that I will never have again after.
That is how I feel when I look at your face.
True.
So I know what you're talking about. But I also can tell you with confidence that he'll lick his lips. Sometimes things like these can be priceless. The experience. He'll touch his cheek.
He'll smile. He'll nod. Very true.
Think of how many things you can slaughter with your claws, he laughs.
That's true.
You know that it would be actually nice to experience that. I've never experienced that, so he'll nod. He'll look at his nails.
He'll take his hand. He'll run his fingers over his fingertips. Smile softly.
Bailey will smile back. He'll kiss him.
Theo's just smiling very softly at the two of them.
I absolutely love your perspective on things. You always make me feel better.
He'll take a deep breath. I love you.
I love you too, very much.
A muscle.
Noses him back.
We're probably being completely gross.
Lita's petting Petra and smiling at them.
Theo just has his arms crossed and is smiling. He's leaning up against a wall.
Bailey will look around. No, they don't seem to be bothered.
Yeah, please nuzzle to him, man. Yeah.
I enjoy seeing you two. It shows how much... It shows something worth fighting for.
I'll smile.
Bailey smiles.
I should probably go tell Jacob that Caroline is gone.
Probably, yeah.
Theo will walk over to Lita and hug her and rub her stomach.
She'll smile. Hug him back. Lita will furrow her brow and she'll say, should I go with you since I'm carrying the child you were having with him? She'll nod.
Probably. He nods.
So do we want to do that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So,
So Bailey will wave bye-bye to them.
bye-bye. Petra will look at them and say, do you want me to come too?
Yeah, of course I want you to come with me.
Oh,
I don't have any
oh,
qualms.
Whee! I get to come too. You look so happy about that.
Like, Lita's shaking her head like, why would, yes, of course, God. Like,
Kitty burps.
He giggles.
she just nuzzles and kisses him.
Will lick her nose.
Goober.
Licks her nose.
She really likes that.
Making the way
So, yeah,
to
they go.
Jacob's house. Theo probably smells like the delicious food he was making for him.
Yeah, he did. He was making dinner for him. He does smell dinner when he comes in.
Jacob, I brought company.
Of course. The smile.
Lita smiles at him. Hi.
Lita. Hi. I'll hold his hands out for her to hug him.
She'll hug him. Petra cradled under one arm, and she'll hug him with the other.
A chocolate.
Oh, did you? She'll hold him up. Petra's my mate now.
I hadn't heard about that, but congratulations.
I'm gonna howl it tomorrow.
Smile. I'm happy for you too.
She'll nuzzle him.
Oh, I have news too.
Yes, sir.
Caroline is dead.
Don't tilt his head.
Lita chews her lip.
Sam took Caroline from my body, and I am now just Theo. And the baby I was carrying was put inside of Lita.
Now look at Lita.
She smiles and she nods. Yeah. Hayden came and rescued the baby from Sam, and I stepped forward, and Hayden put the baby in me.
Thank you.
She'll
Sincere.
nod.
He'll say, may I? And he'll hold his hand out.
Of course.
He'll touch her belly.
She'll smile.
He'll smile gently. Okay. He'll be safe. Okay. He'll lick his lips. And how do you feel?
Was he asking
I'll
Lita?
look over.
Yes.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
Lita.
Well, yes, he has asked the
Theo's-
pregnant one. Huh?
Yeah, Theo's looking at her too.
Right now, I feel pretty good. It hurt a little bit when it happened, but she'll kind of like touch her boobs. A little sore.
You can imagine.
But I feel good about it.
If you need anything from us, we're here.
Of course.
You're my family, Lita.
She smiles and she hugs
Even
him.
more so. He hugs her
Too,
tight.
kitty.
I told you. You're my best friend and I'll do anything for you.
He tears up a little bit. Thank you.
She'll stroke his hair.
Okay, Jacob, you're getting in on this. He opens up his arm.
I'll push in. I'll hug.
She hugs them both, with Petra squeezed in there too. Family hug.
Petra's in the center going like, help, help.
Cat's doing that you're hugging it thing. He's just kind of like, meow. Meow. No, 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 no. Like that. We'll pull that.
You do that, but if I let you go, you're going to be even worse. So,
No, 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 no.
she'll nod. Yeah, you will. You like the attention. Don't pretend you don't.
His ears are back. His tail is bottle brushed.
She pulls back.
His claws are sunk to her fucking boobs. He's not letting go.
You know what? She doesn't mind that.
Yeah, he's just like, nope, nope, mine, mine. You don't go anywhere. No, no. Meow, meow, meow.
Theo pulls away, and then he just kind of caresses Jacob's cheek
That's
and
fine.
kisses him.
He kisses him. Ah, he kisses him. Oh my god, he kisses him.
Mhm.
Lita smiles.
They kiss hard.
I kiss heard for a second. Petra will climb up her chest. Like put his muzzle against her mouth. Like, kiss me, bitch.
Oh yeah, she kisses him.
Meow. I lick her lips and kitty.
She loves that.
Vomit. Just pop out and drop to the floor and give it, bounce up, bounce, bounce. He's only 5'2".
She picks him up.
Wrap his arms around her neck and kiss her.
Kisses her. She kisses him back. She'll look at Petra. She'll look into his eyes.
Look into hers.
I love you.
Purring. I love you too.
She'll smile.
Touch his nose to hers.
She wrinkles it.
Oh, Yana.
Theo's
Keep
just-
that, Yana. It's like, oh, Jesus.
Theo just pulls in to Jacob and then whispers in his ear. They're adorable, aren't they?
You're so adorable. Just shake his head. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we're that adorable. I'm pretty damn adorable, I'm not gonna lie.
He
I
looks
may-
deep into his eyes.
Oh, he'll look into his. And melts a little and kind of lean into him. Hi.
He just runs his fingers through his hair.
I
ruffles
may.
it.
Oh no, fuck, he melts. He just dies like a Lynn. He's done. He just leans against him. I made portobello mushroom risotto, if I could say that.
I bet it's gonna be delicious.
It's ready.
Do we have enough for everyone? He smiles.
Yes, yes, yes.
Lita smiles.
If everyone here likes mushrooms and such.
Lita nods. I do. What about you, Petra?
Petra goes blah.
Like
No, I'm just
my
kidding.
Petra will literally eat anything put in front of him that is not toxic.
That is true. And then she
Emphatically.
as soon as she asks the question, she shakes her head. Never. I already know the answer. Never mind.
In chat, by the way, I put a picture of what he made for dinner.
Ooh.
Oh, that looks fucking delicious.
Yes.
Oh, that does look really good.
And Lita knows that she can trust the food that Jacob makes because they've had the discussion about
They've
food.
had this.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
Petra will. Petra will. It's one of those things where it gets to a point where what's it called? Where he wants to see how much he'll eat, so he keeps putting food in front of him. And he literally just consumes whatever's put in front of him. Like, no, no, no. No, 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 no.
Lita loves watching
After-
him eat.
Yeah, after Theo finishes, he just kind of stares at Petra eating and smiles.
What I want to see one day, Jacob will say, this is the side, by the way. What I want to see one day is him and Nick Steele have an eating contest.
Oh,
You know Nick Steele crystallized, right?
Lita blinks. No.
Yes.
Crystallized.
He is
What?
a Fae. Nick Steele is a Fae.
He had a chrysalis.
Oh, I didn't know like what a chrysalis was.
It's when a Fae, it's like their first change.
It's when their Fae soul wakes up.
That is interesting. Is
Apparently,
he a puka, a
Rafi-
she?
he's a she. Apparently, he claimed Rafia Dro as his mate. And crystallized. Somehow he held it out.
I heard that actually. Huh.
We have a lot of Fae on Sept now. We really need to make sure that there is good relations.
You know,
Yeah.
if you want, we can fast forward a couple days and do just that.
Oh my god, yes.
We should do that off cam, though.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
I think we can leave them eating and talking and end this scene here. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.